So I feel like that was a decent foray into the unknown. Where is reinforced dive suit? That's going to be useful for later, and useful if I want to go back and expand the glass and titanium. That's all I need. Cool. All right. Well, we will go ahead and show off what that looks like. I'm not going to take my prawn suit out just yet. This is safe. Honestly, the base building is the really big part of this game I really enjoy. It's the dangerous parts that make me go, nyeh. Bloodline. Can I harvest from you yet? Yes, I can. Sweet. Cool. Alright, expand my little blood kelp forest. So now I don't need to go down to the blood kelp zone to get benzene. I can just make it right here. Nice harvest. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. And how much did it say? 5 glass, 3 titanium, was that it? 5 glass, 2 titanium. Okay. Titanium. And that means 4 quartz, which I think I keep in this. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's grab a ludicrous amount of. And I left my habitat builder in the Cyclops. Yep. Okay. Take a drink. Aha, I'm drinking underwater because I can. No one can stop me. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Off screen, I'm going to deal with more inventory management because, like most survival games, this game is like 90% inventory management. There it is. Oh, you need a fresh battery. Oh, I don't need any of this. I might as well just do this right now. Okay. Let's make an alien containment. By make an alien containment, I mean expand my base more. Wait, I don't need to expand my base at all. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Okay. I do need to make more glass. Make glass. Turn quartz into glass. Shoot the glass. Okay. Now, little science room doodad. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Not in the middle. Not there. Not there. Okay, there. Tripping hazard, but fuck it. I live dangerously. Okay. Now we are here. Alien containments. Take up quite a bit of space. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed.
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
So, throughout the game, you get the opportunity to collect these eggs, and with the exception of leviathans and warpers, every creature you encounter in the game, you can put into alien containment. They will be smaller, and if you put 2 together, they will reproduce. That makes it a pretty viable way of keeping a bioreactor going, because young aliens actually make really good fuel for your bioreactor. We are going to go out there. We are going to make our base great. Alright, so where is the hanging bit? There it is. Here. Multi-purpose room. Oh, yes. Okay, so 13. Yeah, that's Yeah. wrong button. I need to remove the ladder from within first. That looks safe. Yeah, that's... Okay. Do is we're gonna remove this ladder. Okay, now... Let's see, right here is good. Start that. Instead, make this. Okay. That's not phallic at all. What are you talking about? You don't get an opinion, Dugong. Okay, and now we rebuild the ladder. Now we climb to this part. We have this multi-purpose room. Start building ladders up. Doop. Doop. You there yet? Nope. Doop, doop. Okay, now we're here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now a ladder down. Click. Just take the battery out and shake it. Okay. Now, these are coming directly to glass for some reason, which adds power to the base for some reason. I'm not going to pretend to understand that. That's like super science. Now, the downside to having two ladders right on top of each other like that is sometimes you miss and you go in the wrong direction. After so many days alone, your character gets confused very easily. Okay. Now, ports. I'm gonna, for those wondering, like, oh shit, is it gonna make the whole thing on screen? No. No, I'll be fucking around making these things beautiful off screen. Give me this creature egg. I'm just gonna show you how this process works on screen. Also, your character's super fucking fit. Okay, hatch. Can I do a hatch on top? No, I have to do a hatch. Alright. So you make a hatch into your alien containment, like so. And then you go on in. And then you just drop your egg. And then whatever's in there will hatch out. And it will be your friend. You can also plant plants inside of these alien containments. And adding one above or below it will extend it out. So you can make rather large, intricate, nice intricate aquariums. You can go like full aquarium star on this shit. So that egg will eventually hatch. We'll come back to it later. Yeah, look at that. The miracle of life. Exhilarating. We'll come back to that later. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually go into one of the blood kelp zones and like do it for real instead of being a pussy and staying in my submarine the whole time.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
I've been here for 2 months. Been here for 2 goddamn months.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Yeah. Do I have any more from the... Or Aurora survivors, Degasi survivors. Oh yeah. So for some reason in the future, Mongolians are important. But essentially what is going on here is the reason why the Aurora has all this submarine shit on it is because of the Degasi. They were sent here as a secondary mission to investigate that. The Aurora, I can't remember if it was a colony or a mining ship, but this isn't even the planet they were supposed to land on. They were going to slingshot past it to get that gravity boost. But instead, they got shot down as they came close to orbit. Why the aliens shot it down before it entered orbit, I don't know. Because you would think if that was the case, they would have shot down the sunbeam before it entered orbit, but, you know, whatever. Gameplay. So, they were sent here to find out what happened to the Degasi.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Ah, what a nice guy. It's sad he's dead.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we'd have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
So, Bart Torgal is the narrator for the release trailer, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let's...
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around
Yeah,
us,
go
Chief.
deeper.
Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
So that's your big clue to go down to the really deep levels. Their base is in the Deep Grand Reef, which is below the underground, below the floating island. That's where we'll be going next time. Now, they kind of went back and forth. Oh no, they didn't go that far. I'm looking at my map now. They basically went from the floating island, which is over, let's see here, over here, to the jelly shroom caves, which is over there. No, that's 13. Or 17. Let's see, that's 2, that's that. Where is 17? 12. Oh no, right there. Yeah, so they went from basically over that way, down there, and then back again diagonally down to there. Yeah, because there's the rendezvous point, there's 17, there's that. And then they went a little bit deeper and then got fucked up, and they got shreked. They got shreked hard. Have you hatched yet? No. But yeah, this is why I love alien containment units. God, it's like I'm playing Portal. I jump in the portal. Okay. Now I can make my base real pretty like. Okay, have you hatched yet? No? Pulsating pretty hard. Okay. I'm gonna plant some blood kelp inside that alien containment unit because I can. It's like I found a frog. I'm gonna put it in a jar. Put a stick with a leaf on it to emulate its environment. Okay. There we go. So you can basically use the alien containment units as more or less indoor grow beds for water things. In case you build a base in a really dangerous area and don't even want to go outside the garden. Oh, the other fun thing is anything you have in here is automatically non-hostile to you. So you can fill it up with dangerous predators and just jump on in and it's fine. I want to say by the coloring that's going to be a bone shark. Taking for fucking ever to hatch this. Tiny kelp. I like how the baby kelp is just like a really, really tiny version of the full-grown one. Hatch, damn you. I think the only thing we're really missing from the interior, like the base stuff at this point, is the nuclear reactor. Which I just don't really build that often. There really isn't much of a point to it. As long as you have access to thermal. But yeah. Next time we'll be going to the Grand Reef. Oh. Did it hatch? Is that what that noise was? Where's the aurora? This game is pretty. And goddamn terrifying. Next time, we'll be going deeper. I don't want to.